Hello, 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 hello. Okay. So I went ahead and decided to stream an hour early. The storm is hitting us, but it's the beginning and it's not bad. Right now it's just rainy and still actually not cold. Um, all it says is raining now on my computer. It doesn't give me a temp, probably because it keeps changing. But we are awaiting the major storm. And I'm not a worrier, but I worry because and that helps me sort of assess and plan and you know take care of what I think needs to be taken care of. We have some standard things that we do. Water drips, so the pipes stay open. We draw extra water um, in case the dripping doesn't help, right? And it does freeze. Um, we have a gas stove, which we can always heat food on if we lose our electric. We have a fireplace. We have dry wood um, stacked away from the weather. And that really is, other than if I lose the electric and the bed warmer doesn't work, I have to get extra blankets on the bed, would be all I'd have to do. So it is surprisingly not cold right now. I had my blanket in here, I had my shawl in here. I thought that's all I need. I thought I'd need it all by the time I streamed. And the truth is, it's quite warm. I have a wonderful tea. It is decaf. It is like campfire marshmallow or something like that. It's a plum deluxe tea. So I have my tea. And I'm going to spin on the Ara. I'm going to start with the next color in the advent calendar. It's going to be nice to sit here and spin. I am trying really, really hard not to get into the panic. Hubby's a little more excitable, and they are down. They're marking our low tonight without wind chill, like 5 below, and wind chill -25. So it's alarming in many ways. We haven't had weather like that for a while, and we just don't know what it's going to bring. And so that puts us both on edge a little bit. Not the way I want to feel 3 days before Christmas at all. Let's talk some Christmas stuff. My Christmas tree is up and decorated. I think I told you that on Sunday. Maybe not. It was up with lights on. Got it decorated on Monday. Yeah, I did. I got it decorated yesterday. Yeah, so I would have told you Tuesday. Okay. And then the ironically, I went to the grocery store again today. So, oh my gosh, there was a zoo. And we actually went to Walmart and Kroger's. We couldn't find milk. There wasn't milk anywhere. In Walmart, they had 1% and 0%. Which, I mean, you can't bake with that for one thing, but that we don't like the taste of that either. So we went to the other store to see if we could get some. And the only thing hubby could buy it in was these little pint. He bought 4 of the pint ones. That is whole milk, but still, it's just like between the weather and Christmas, and everybody's baking right now, right? And they're probably feeling the pressure of if I lose my electric and have an electric oven, Christmas won't have the baked items. So, and I found out that we are going to his sister's house Christmas evening, and I have to kind of plan on something to take for that. So we bought a few things at the store that we can take. It just seems never ending. I have all my packages wrapped. They're sitting on the dining room table right now. But, I, you know, it's going to happen. And the worst case scenario is the weather doesn't cooperate and it can't happen because daughter can't get out here. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Mm, that tea is so nummy. And I'm going to have to drink it all up before it gets cold. It's not, I don't want to drink it cold. All right. We are going into the greens. I've got a lime. Let me change cameras here. You think I forgot how to stream? There we go. All right, here we go. This is yellows on here, and you can't tell. Well, that's pretty good. We're going to a lime green now. This is number 14. Not as far along in the spinning of this as I thought I would be, but I don't mind. I don't want it to end, so I don't mind that I'm not as far along. I am definitely ready for the new year. I am ready to hunker down and take a long winter's nap is what I'm ready to do. This reminds me of the Grinch. It does. Grinch green. We have Grinch green. There was a Grinch in Walmart today. Somebody was all dressed up walking around the aisles, and it was way too friendly of a Grinch, but it was cute. I'm not sure I would like to have that job at Walmart. And I don't know what kids think of the Grinch, to be honest with you. Is that a good thing, or would the kids be like, crying because they see the Grinch, figuring he's going to take Christmas? Do you know that I have been using Chill Hop for almost a year now and never got a single mute? And my Tuesday stream got a mute. It's like now I'm wondering how much that's going to happen because Twitch has figured out and has Chill Hop on their radar now. I was disappointed. All right, here we go. Let's see. Do I need to? Yes, I need to move my hook. There we go. So I made my to-do list and put everything on it for today, Saturday, and Saturday. I didn't put anything on it on Friday. That again is another one of my preliminary preparations in case we lose our electric. It would be overnight and into tomorrow. So, you know, I told hubby, I said, I may not get out of bed. I don't know if I could do that or not. Not with so much to do. And if nothing goes amiss, then I'll have a head start on my Saturday list. The things that are on for Sunday morning, I have to do Sunday morning. I have to make 2 casseroles and put them in the oven. I have to make a fruit platter and pickle platter. Pickle platter. That's hard to say. Pickle platter. You know, that kind of stuff. Put out the cheeses, crackers. So much of the holiday is about eating for me. It is. Oh, that was something with, hubby walked by a display of Chex cereal, and he is uh, always in the past. Recently, last couple of years, he hasn't done it, but in the past, he'd make Chex Mix almost every Christmas. And to be honest with you, he ate most of it. We buy Chex Mix, we'll buy it that way. But I think maybe that's what happened is we just got lazy and went ahead and bought it instead of him making it. But he looked at the boxes and said, I don't know. I think I'd like to make Chex Mix. And I was like, well, okay, you can, but, are you sure you've got the time? He's cooking a ham. He's got fresh green beans to cook. So I was just checking in with him to see if he was assessing the time needed. And he said, okay, never mind. So I said to him, you know what we ought to do? I said, every 25th of the month, we should do something for that we would normally love to do for Christmas and we haven't been doing, like making Chex Mix. So I'm going to start a list. I already have three. Baking sweetbreads is one. Chex Mix is two. And what's the third one? I had another one. I just thought of the sweetbread ones. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever do that. We're not good at sticking to schedules. It'll happen if I make a point to make it happen. And I don't know that it always has to be food. There was one part of me that wishes I could figure out a flat space in the house that I don't need for other things. And I probably could. I just have to work at rearranging things. And have a continuous Christmas. I have a Santa collection. Hubby has all these houses, Christmas houses, just keep rotating that during the year. Does that sound crazy? I'd love to have white lights on our porch during the summer. I'd have to talk him into that. Because he'd have to put them up. So, I'm going to start talking about it because it's getting very, 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 very close. I am going to do the 12 Days of Christmas streaming like I did the last 2 years. It's not going to have Christmas theme. It's going to be almost either, I don't know. I have an awful lot of crafting I want to do, and I got spinning, tons of spinning to do. So, be whatever I feel like. And go from the 26th through January 7th, which is Rock Day, when they traditionally go back to spinning, and I'm doing it. My 12 days of Christmas. So make sure that you kind of keep your eye on the alerts, because I don't have a specific schedule right now. Hubby's, I don't think he's real pleased about it, so I'm going to have to work around some stuff depending on what we want to do. So we'll see how it goes. I think after we get Christmas over with, he'll be in a better mood. He'll go back to his routine, not have to work around other people's routines. Hi, Kay. How are you tonight? Is your Christmas well prepared and non-stressful? Is your weather being awful? I'm guessing there are a million cookies being baked tonight. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not till Saturday. I don't know. The other thing that is, you know, we have to make sure before the weather does come in is that the cat, Newman, is not outside. So I've had to lock the cat door. You know, we have to mind. Hubby is doing the last load of laundry is in the dryer, so that's he's been going in and out of the laundry room, and cat can get outside that way. We just have to keep our eyes on him, because he's not a dog, right? I can't go out and call him. He will come in if he's there, right? But if he gets in his mind that he doesn't want to come in, he wants to be under the house or whatever, I can't get him. So I'm making him stay inside. He can just put up with it and use the litter box. Oh, you stayed home from work today and tomorrow too? Oh, the roads were slick earlier, and it's going to be extremely cold tomorrow. You're getting what we're getting, yeah. Peanut butter blossoms! Oh, man, those are great. Rest of the cookies to follow. Yep. But I am making no bakes. You know what no bakes are? They're oatmeal peanut butter chocolate on top of in a not a double boiler, in a heavy cast iron. Um, I use a big soup pot, but you need a heavy something because you bring it up to real high temp, and then you drop them on wax paper. And I mean, you don't bake them, right? That's why they're called no bakes. They may have another name that I don't know about, but that is a Christmas tradition. So I am making those Saturday, maybe tomorrow, depending on the. Like I said, everything is depending on what this storm brings and whether we lose our electric or not. Have you ever made any kind of fruit dip for fresh fruit? So, like, say, cut up apples that what I have in mind, I think, is a sweetened uh, yogurt type, thinned out. I bought vanilla yogurt. I haven't looked for any recipes. I figured if I buy vanilla yogurt, sweeten it up a little bit, and put a little milk in it, it should taste pretty good. So I'm making a fruit platter. Usually I have vegetables and just buy, the standard vegetable dip. But this year I decided I wanted fruit instead of vegetables. Can't be too thin because they got to be able to spoon it out on a plate and have it to dip their fruit. So I can't get it too thin. Gotta be careful about that. That does sound good. Okay. That's the way I cook a lot of times. I just kind of think of what if I'm tasting the food and the texture and what that involves to get that instead of looking up a recipe. Called my daughter to talk to her today, and I said, "Are you driving?" She said, "No, I'm not driving." Uh, but she said we're on our way up to Indianapolis. I said, "Really? Where are you going?" She said, "We're going to a IKEA." Oh man, I said, "And you didn't take me." I have not been to an IKEA, and I do want to go. That's the closest one to us. There isn't one closer. I think there's one equal distance to the east of us, and up to Indianapolis is north of us. I don't know about west, but yeah. Wow, got a lot of nips right here. So I know I won't be streaming Sunday, but I will be back Tuesday morning. No, I mean Monday. I'll be back Monday. I'm doing the 26th day. I'm doing the 26 days of Christmas. Yeah, 12 days of Christmas starts the 26th. So that'll be Monday. And it'll probably be Monday night because it'll probably take me that long to remember that I am supposed to be streaming. I'll stick with my Tuesday and Thursday regular schedule. And then the rest of the days, I don't know. I'll bounce around, I think. It'll be a pop-up stream. I never know what time. Rings are bugging me tonight. They're rolling around. Oh. Come on. Marino's being grumpy here. Doesn't want to draft. Also, you know, my same hair cutter cut my hair this time, and I swear it just isn't right. It does not. It has been in my face all the time, and I have been blaming the static. You know, the dryness of the air. Right, my hair is all staticky and everything, but I don't know. It's been driving me crazy. Usually, I get a good month where it really is very cooperative. Boy, that's bright. That's bright green. Oh, there goes my pen. Next one is 15. 15 is a green. All right. This box is fighting me. Yeah, it's more yellow than it is blue. I'm heading into the blues, but so I was gonna double check, but this one is definitely more yellow than blue based underneath blue tones. I am still having trouble with my left hand being numb. I sure use my left hand way more than, I really think I do. Boy, I thought I did more than that. Where did it all go? had a little nep there that was so spun in. I was like, oh, never mind. Can't dig it out. So, I have been crocheting on that Afghan. Oh, by the way, she got it. She sent me a text. She just was like, you could hear the squeal through the text. I mean, she was so happy, and I was so happy about that too. So, anyway, I have a whole pile of things I've started and need to work on. So, I am trying very, very hard to make myself do that. I have decided I want another pair of fingerless mitts. The one I have is out of hand spun wool, and they're very warm. But I'm thinking that I'm going to take what was left over of the acrylic that I used to make the Afghan, which is a pretty lilac color, and make a pair of fingerless mitts with leftover yarn. I hope I have enough. It would be wise for me to split my yarn in half, right? I'd have to do it by weight. And have 2 sets of needles and just do the cuff, do through the thumb and down through. If they end up being short, I don't know. I can't decide. I can't think of anything else I want to use that lilac for. It's a little thinner than, what am I trying to say? Red Heart, it's more like Sport than the next one up, the next thicker up, Worsted. Yeah, it's more like Sport. Even though it did really good on the crocheted Afghan, because the Afghan was very open work, lacy for the most part. The whole thing pretty much was double crochet and variations of open spaces with the double crochet. I have no incentive for finishing my works in progress because I don't do things like, oh, I can go buy more yarn if I get this done or whatever. I don't do it that way. Yeah, and I don't buy yarn because I'm constantly spinning yarn. So it doesn't work because I can't say I'm not going to spin. So I'm always making yarn. I have another cardigan sweater also that I bought the kit a long time ago, and one of the reasons I didn't make it is because I'm not sure the sweater is going to be, I think it's going to be itchy. And it's a nice um, navy color, but that's another problem with it too, working with the dark yarn. I should use the dark yarn for something else. Um, it would be a good base color to do granny squares with. That would, it's just a little bit different than using black. You know, a navy would be nice. So that's a possibility. I I really have wanted to make a granny square Afghan. I've never owned one. Uh, my mom has one. It's in a closet. It's a really, really, really old wool. I mean, it is so scratchy. Um, and it's, it's down in Florida in the closet. I should just bring it home and use it here, but I don't know. So I'm thinking if I do something a little more modern, I'd get a softer wool or a softer acrylic. But that yarn, that yarn kit that I bought, the name of the company was Ram Wool. I mean, what does that imply to you? you know, Scratchy wool. After we get the holiday over with, even starting next week, I will be back to working in my room upstairs and I can assess and sort some of that out. The cat will be very irritated with me. I think he thinks that is his own personal room. That's where he sleeps all the time during the day. Where's my cursor? There it is. Yeah, the music's just about at the end of its hour. It looks like it has one more song there. You know what? There is a blue in here. Really don't know what number this is. 21. That just doesn't look right. Huh. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Oh, my poor bed. It's just packed. Good thing we don't have guests coming. I'd had to take care of it anyway if we did, but that's alright. Here we go with the ads. Alright, I don't want you to do that. I want you... Yeah, okay, it did. It went back. Good. I'm talking to the Chohab. Oh, I have a bright red warning, wind chill warning in effect for our area. Currently 46 degrees, but it's going down. Going down. I was talking with hubby. There was a storm like this, and before he and I met, I was living alone here. I was working in a hospital laboratory, as was my job, and the storm came through and I lost my electric, so I didn't have heat. I had, oh my gosh, 4 cats. So anyway, I was home and I called work. I was working second shift. I called work the next day and said, snow is above the radiator of my car. I mean, I can't even go out and get the doors open. They're frozen shut and I won't be in. And they said, well, we're really, really, really hurting for people working, so we have a courier service set up. They'll come and get you. They've got a vehicle that, an all-weather vehicle that they'll come and get you in. And I said, they cannot get down my lane. I said, I'll meet them at the top of my lane. I said, don't let them come down my lane. And so I got bundled up, put on the regular layer of clothing, and then at that time I was skinnier and I could get into a man's coveralls and put the coveralls on, boots, hat, gloves, and a coat on top of that with a hooded coat. And I glumped my way down the lane, breaking snow the whole way. Snow went above my boots. I believe we had a foot and a half of snow, something like that. So they came and got me, took me to work. Well, the deal was you had to stay. They wouldn't take you home. And I did leave food out for my cats. They had warned me that I would be working a number of days of 12 on, 12 off. So I put food out and everything, and I said that's fine because I don't have electric. I still didn't have electric. It was going on almost 24 hours that I didn't have electric, and it was very cold in the house. So I went and I worked and I worked and I worked. They kept me for 10 days. The roads were terrible, because we had gotten all that snow and then it iced over it, and they never got the snow cleaned off the roads before it got iced onto the roads. It was just a mess, right? And I didn't get to come home for 10 days. I slept everywhere. And I don't mean what you think that means. I slept on gurneys. I slept in a bed when it was available. I slept on a cot, which was awful. Oh my gosh. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Sometimes I couldn't sleep during the 12 hours off, right? The cafeteria, I mean, they were like so tight on the food. They were stretching everything as far as they can, trying to feed all the patients, all the staff. Couldn't get more food in. The vending machines were like totally empty. Oh my gosh, what a memory. Anyway, I was talking about the fact that that was, 26 years ago. And they've been calling this storm a generational storm, which, you know, 25 years ago, the weather reporting wasn't as good. They were not prepared for what actually hit them, right? What hit us. I didn't talk about washing my undies out and putting them on the steam radiator in order to dry. I only took, I thought I'd be there 3 days, to be honest with you. That's what they had said. You know, be prepared, you'll be here for 3 days. Anyway, I guess I kind of half wonder if we're going to have the same thing, but there's so many things that are different now. We are way more prepared. We understand weather. We have better weather prediction capabilities. Um, you know, but the bottom line is I'm not working and I don't have to get out. So that makes it way better. And the only thing that's in the way is we happen to have this thing called Christmas coming up. Oh, goodness. My box of fiber here is fighting me. Plus, I am. Okay, this is my bag that I've been putting the little samples of fiber that I've been keeping. And it's going to fall on the floor, of course. There we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to do the big purple blue. I'm not going to do that. Boy, I upset my camera. This is a dark gray, a light gray, and a blue purple. And this is probably 23, 22. Is this 21? Yeah. So this technically goes after that. And then probably this, and then the darkest. All right. So that's the sequence that's left. Actually, that looks pretty good. I kind of like... Let me see what my numbers are here. 16, 17... See, that's 18. It's just that purple just doesn't fit anywhere. That's what's bugging me. Unless I would put it here. Then that's... Yeah, I'm just staring at my fiber here for a while. I like those. This goes with the white. Do I like this with the green? Not really. Yeah, that sort of goes with that. Alright, I guess that's the way I'm going to do it. This big braid feels more like Polworth than merino. As I've said before, there is nothing marked on the thing. All right, I am going to stop on that and get my Roberta and just spin white merino for a while. So, ready to end the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I don't want to do that. Do I want to tie? Yeah, I do want to do that. All right, 50 yards. Really nice. Corridel dyed. 2-ply. This was top, so it's got a nice thinness to it. Not super, not lace weight thin, but okay. All right. That gets a bobbin cleared off. Wow. This is not peeling off very well. All right. I need to move the camera back. Here we go. Yeah. Hopefully it settles back into the... I think it picks up that crappy color on the carpet that... Oh yes. I don't have my... I had taken my belt off so it wouldn't stretch. There we go. Um, I need to move my camera better. There we go. Helps me see my bobbin too. This is a very peak and valley bobbin. I can't get it to smooth out. Usually I do, but this one isn't. Well, Knitter, happy holidays to you. I did finish the throw and mailed it, and she's gotten it, opened it, and loves it. So it went amazingly fast all the way out to California. And I did priority mail. I didn't do anything extra special. So worked out well. I am spinning plain vanilla merino. Just plain old white merino. This is uh, pretty, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's like 80. It's pretty fine. Um, and it's in top. So, and it's not superwash, it's standard merino wool. I have two bobbins that I'm going to use this white as a plying strand for, so I need a completely full bobbin of white. The top is kind of messy. You know, it's, I may have bought, I need to increase the pull in here. I may have bought what they call laps. It's the end of when they're making the top, you know, it's just a lot of bits and pieces of it. I really don't remember. I've had this so long in my fiber stash, I really don't remember where I bought it from. That's not true. I think I bought it from a vendor that was at where I used to vend at Greencastle. So many years ago. Alright, I got the pull in too strong now. There we go. There's a picture of the throw on my Discord. Oh. First, let me look and see so I can tell you what category I put it under. I'm not real sure. Current project? Yeah. It looks pink in there. It really is I'm trying to see if there's a copy message link. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it looks pink on there, but it's really lilac color. I don't know why. I mean, my camera, it came across as pink. Let me see if that comes across clickable. Looks like it should. I have looked and looked and looked. I have never found that setting there that I had changed to um, uh, people couldn't post unless, I don't know, I forget exactly how it was. You had to be, for one thing, you had to be viewer and on for a waiting period, you know, and that sort of thing. Because of spammers, I had it set up that way, and I thought I'd go ahead and take it off for a while now. I haven't had too much trouble, but I can't find it. It's so silly. I can't find it. And I got reminded last night watching Snoring Cat to, I should really be setting my emote only chat when I'm not actually streaming to keep. I haven't had any trouble with that either, but I guess that's something they do. Let's go spam your chat with links. Maybe what I did, they can't, so. Knitter, how's your weather? I don't know what part of the country you're in, but it seems that the whole country is getting affected by the big storm. We're waiting for it to come in tonight. It's raining right now. And they're saying that temp is supposed to start dropping significantly by 9 o'clock or so, and overnight they've been telling people to stay off the roads. Oh, there's a football game on tonight. I think. I know we're getting awfully close to the end of the season. may have to pre-draft this. This isn't drafting well. Yep, I gotta do some drafting here. Just cold and oh, you earthquake? Yeah, you didn't feel the earthquake? That was California, right? Um, Heard about it. Oh, ooh, haha. All right, shoulder. You have spoken. Okay. Well, I'm about done with the stream here. I'm gonna do this batch of white, and that'll be it for me tonight. I haven't had supper yet. It's going on 8 o'clock. So I want to get something to eat. My hubby had never felt an earthquake, and I had lived in California, so I mean, I know what they feel like and sound like. They usually in California you can hear a lot of sound with them. It turns out we've had two here since I moved here into Kentucky, and you don't get that sound, right? Like they're just not as major as they are out there. But we do have a fault here. There is, a fault that can create earthquakes now and then. So, hubby just was not aware of it, what it was, and when we had one, I woke him up before it was completely done, so that he could feel it. Right? It was in the middle of the night, and I don't know. As usual, I wasn't sleeping, so woo, had a mess here. So he got to feel one. It's like that's what they feel like. don't think I drank any water. I did have my tea. Ah. Ooh, I smell spaghetti sauce. I am hungry. uh, hubby's cooking. Got a little piece of it here, just a little piece. Oh, what did I do to my... What did I do to it this time? I got... Huh. There we go. Had lines all over my screen. My windows. Like I was gonna edit something. Methinks my wheel protests too much here. All right. That's a nice little bit added. This is what I have left, but I have more upstairs if I need to. But it's what I'm hoping to put on that bobbin, thinking that that's what I'm going to need to ply. All right. I am going to go back to Twitch, see if anybody's streaming. Atomic Stacy is on. Working on socks, I guess. Xcalia is on.
We're mending socks. I'm catching up on chat while you come in. Let me do that. Because we probably have an ad, which I'm very sorry about. I should cut gluten again. Stomach cramps, fatigue, joint pain, constipation. Yeah. I had a friend compliment a hat and it. Nope, we read that one. That was a good comment. Checked Fritos. I tested a gluten-free diet for a tiny while to see if it was causing my issues, and boy, was it a lot of research for just the smallest things. Correct. I spend most of my time Googling, is blank gluten-free? Made potato soup. Sudsy, I hope it came out great. It sounds delicious. Mr. Telica, how is it going? It is not Damien's third sock.
Okay. That's Atomic Stacy, and she's a good chatter, boy. If you want something to listen to for a while you're baking or whatever, okay, and knit or whatever you're up to. I'm not taking many with me, but I am going to go ahead and raid her. Let me, first of all, say goodbye. Say Merry, Merry Christmas. And I'll see you Monday, the day after Christmas. So we're going to start on our 12 days of Christmas. Put it on your calendar. Come and join me. Probably around afternoon, but I'll bounce around. I just don't have a specific schedule right now. So watch for the alerts. And if you see them on, come and say hello. Gonna do spinning, crafting, whatever I feel like doing. All right, let's do a raid. Let's see here. It should be this here, I think. And oh, I can't raid. Okay, sorry about that. She's got it set so you can't raid. So, not sure what's up with all of that. So anyway, you're going to have to go find your own Twitch right now. Something to look at. Take care, be safe, stay warm, and happy holidays. Bye.